New set, new format, new archetypes, new blue-green, got way fucking better. Welcome in, much love, Trav here. And we're doing another draft dissection over the Hour of Devastation set as I prepare for GP Kyoto and Pro Tour Kyoto, trying to cement myself as amongst the top limited players in the world, top limited player in the world this year. It's possible for me. We'll see how it does. Gotta aim high. You know, maybe I crash and burn, but you always gotta aim high in everything you do and try to 3-0 every draft. So as we go into draft discussion, I'm gonna go through some of the picks and go through the deck, but also want to focus on something a little bit bigger, and it's all Magic related, these videos. I hope you get something out of it that's not Magic related as well, but we're going to focus into the minutia. So for when you have new format, you have to explore the color pairs and see what it is that they're doing. And one of the things that I noticed is that blue-green got way different and way better, in my opinion. Is that blue-green was previously you're pretty much committed to ramping because you didn't have green-blue 2-drops that could get through and not trade. What I mean is, like, everything you had, the opponent could just block and trade with. So it meant that you had to play a longer game ramping to bombs, usually if you're doing green-blue. That meant that you could lose fast games. It meant that your curve is really wide and you can get mana flooded and mana screwed. And it meant that you could lose to various sorts of bombs, which is why I've been talking about drafting aggro. But now you have several green creatures that the opponent can't trade with early, like Frilled Sandwalla, 1 mana 1/1, 2 mana pump. You cannot trade with that early for the most part. Most 2-drops don't trade with it, so you just start getting pecked down, and Sandwalla comes online as a big creature later. 3/3 is reasonably sized. Rona Stalwart is another one. Compare that to Green's Bitterblade Warrior. That 3rd toughness and unblockability makes it really hard to trade with this thing. So you're on the play, you can prevent them with trading and just attack their life total and make them try to stabilize or race you pretty much. And blue supplements it really well because you have Unsummon, which I don't have in this deck. Really good bounce spell for 1 mana tempo. Take a 5-drop back to their hand, or blow up their cartouche, take out their equipped creature, exile their embalmed or eternalized creature. Very good. You also have Unquenchable Thirst, Bloomblade, Blue Doomblade, Bloomblade as I've been calling it, with the deserts to support it. It's basically 2 mana destroy something. Obviously it's worse than that, but very good if you're playing on a 3-drop or a 4-drop or a 5-drop. You have Harrier Naga is another one that's hard to trade with, and one that's very good at racing because it makes them exert or it holds off an army of 2/2s. You also have Aerial Guide, which is a very good blue creature that pairs well with green because it gives your green fatties flying, and even Reedstock or 4 mana 2/3 flash flying. Flying goes quite well in green, like blue cartouche on your Harrier Naga is pretty crazy, right? So green-blue is like a whole new archetype, whereas before it was you couldn't really do green-blue aggro, therefore there's a limit to how good it can be. And now you can do green-blue aggro and it can be great. This one went 2-1, and I felt like it was very close to 3-0. A few things went wrong, and I think feel is important. Like the control deck I showcased, it was very close to 1-2. In one of the rounds, my opponent just didn't cast any spells. This one, I went against great draws and had some problems and barely lost, a 2-1. And there's a lot I liked about the deck. So let's now dive in. See if I can even remember what happened this draft. Pretty sure I just started, I'll first pick Rona Stalwart and Oketra's Avenger, and they're my signals to move in because to me they're the best cards in the set because if we're limited, at least at lower rarity. Anything that costs more is replaceable and is inviting flood and screw, whereas if you have 2s that trade up or can't be traded with, you're going to win a lot. So Rona Stalwart and Oketra's Avenger are my pick 1 pack 1s in common that I'll take over just about anything, even counting removal, because you get ahead with creatures, you don't get ahead with removal. Removal backing up creatures is fine, but pump backing up creatures works just as well. So I think I started with Ramanap Hydra, and then saw some Ronus's stalwarts and some Harrier Nagas and some frilled Nagas, and I'm like, I'm in. Had the ambuscade for removal. I tabled a river hoopoe and thought, hey, maybe I'll be blue. And then I had a chance at a couple unquenchable thirsts and flyers the reed stalkers were tabling. Pack 3 opened a blue cartouche, and I got some of these deserts late. And most interesting pick of the draft is I picked one of these 3 Kopeshes over Scaled Behemoth, and I know most people would never even think to do that, but the reason is discussed before, like 6 mana is a lot. You look at a lot of limited games, especially against aggro decks, a good percentage of the games don't reach 6 mana. I don't want to get to 6 mana. I'm playing 12 lands without cycling. I'm planning on cycling and staying at 4 and 5 mana. And I just want to get ahead early and win quickly. And like I mentioned before, Khopesh is a great way to do it, of just a quick 1/1 haste to the battlefield, can push a bigger thing through, can help you grind, helps you win the long game by slapping it on a flyer. And I'll pick Khopesh so highly. And that's also why I waited on releasing these videos, because there's only 1 pack of Khopesh. You see 3 Khopesh in this draft, you see 2 Khopesh in the last one. You should know that in 8 packs, I believe the median of a common to be opened is 1. There's going to be 1 Khopesh opened. I want to get that Khopesh. I don't want to tell you all about it before. I don't want my competition taking that at my table. I want it to fall to me. So that's something that'll help you a lot. And what did I lose to? This was a couple days ago, actually. I don't actually remember. Actually, I think this was 3 days ago. I don't actually really remember the matches too much. I remember Unquenchable Thirst was really good, and I mostly just curved out on people. I remember Initiate's Companion and Feral Prowler were both pretty bad. Feral Prowler I don't like because it just trades with everything, but I still wanted some more 2s. I would maybe switch it up. I would have the second Gift of Strength, because when you're on the aggro plan, you also want to be doing double spell turns, which I can't believe I didn't even mention in the last aggro one we discussed. Double spell turns is a way to get ahead. It's like you want to get 2 things on board where they're getting 1 thing on board and you're going to win. And one of the ways to do that is you attack on the 4th turn, gift to kill their blocker, and then play another creature. If they started playing on the 3rd turn, now you have 3 things in play to their none, and they're fucking dead, right? So I should have had that second gift. And then maybe Tenacious Hunter, just having a 4/4, but I'm gonna get off to faster starts than that, and be able to win from 3 lands. You can tell this deck can win from 3 lands, so there's just less complaining about mana screw to do, which is pretty nice, right? So I hope you find this helpful. I've got more of these videos coming. Make sure to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. And should be pretty sweet. We will speak soon. So much love. Appreciate you. And if you want feedback on the video, on your drafts and your constructed play, then make sure to leave a comment down below. So appreciate you, and we'll see how it goes. Peace out and much love.